Hello everyone, welcome to Harmonium Parks, and today I'm making a controller for my shelf prop, so let's get started. Basically what I got going on here is I just have an off-brand Arduino Uno right here, and that's hooked up to these relays, and they're just supposed to like switch these extension cords on and off so that I can like turn on and off like a light, and I can use the other ones to flip a relay to control the piston. Since I didn't have the male to female cables and I only had male to male, I had to actually flip this upside down and just stick into a breadboard. But it works. So with that out of the way, the first thing I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to like snip the negative side of these wires. These aren't working very well, so I think I'm going to, guess I'll just use the kid scissors. So I cut the wires back on one side, except I accidentally cut into the other side a little bit, so I'm going to cover that up in a little bit of electrical tape so they don't connect. Did that side a little better. Don't think I'll need any electrical tape on that. Now I got some electrical tape on that, so I'm going to wire it up to the relays. Now I got them both on, so I just need to use like a bunch of electrical tape to make sure that all these guys aren't touching each other. Underneath all that electrical tape, I've made sure that the wires won't touch each other. So now I can try this out with some lights. Well, looks like I mixed up my wires, which is why this isn't on. Because I wired it to the normally open instead of normally closed. So I'm going to have to flip that around. So now I've got these both plugged in and I've got it back on the breadboard. So now when I plug in the Arduino, they should both turn off. There we go, so now they're both off, and if I... There we go. So now the hard part is trying to get this solenoid valve to work. So to power the solenoid valve, I have a 12 volt DC adapter, and in order to use that, I've got this little plug that I got from a broken jumping spider that I'm going to use. I'm going to hook up the black wires to the relay, and then when I plug it in, it should work just like these extension cords did. Now it should make a click noise when I plug this in. So now, if I plug this thing right back into a little breadboard over here, now it should make this thing go off when I trigger it. Oh. Well, I'll explain it. Plug this dude back in. Well, I got it fixed, so now it flips just as the relay does. So now that I got this working, I can hook this up to a air supply and see how the piston works. Okay, here we go. Doesn't seem to be any major leaks, so we're good. Oh, and when I connect this wire, my little trigger is definitely reversed because the shelf is going in when it's supposed to go out. So I'm just going to reverse those tubes really quickly. Here we go. Now I'm going to trigger it. There we go. And now let's see that with everything running at once. Well, everything is really messy, but this is everything right here, so when I trigger it... So I'm probably going to do another flashlight for this that'll just strobe immediately, and that'll make it a lot better than just two red flashes, but everything else is working great. So now all that I need to make for the shelf prop is the actual shelf. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then make sure to see another one, and I'll see you next time.